All right, guys, what is up? We are live. How is everybody doing? Vector, how are you doing? I think I seen Zoe the cat. How are you doing? What's everybody up to tonight? Set those aside for later. We got a new knife and some new locks to play with. Hopefully we have some new people join us. Let's see what we got. Bear with me just a second, guys. There we go. GK man, what's up? Working on a West 916. I'm assuming that's some kind of lock. Watching a love. What do you mean watching a love? In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Hey, Humbled, how you doing? Oh. We got to start with Abus. I am a little over 300 watch hours away from 3,000. So I figured why not do another live and try to get a push to get closer to that. And then after the live, I'm going to try to get some packages out and record a video for Rockouts giveaway. There we go. I can blow this up. Oh, where'd that go? Give me a second, guys. Bring the computer over so I can look down and see your guys' chats a little easier since Marissa isn't down here with me. Nola, what's up? Rock out. Dean, how you doing, man? So I was telling everybody, I don't know if you guys were here yet, but I have a couple new locks to play with and a new knife. We're gonna pick some locks and show off the new knife and gear and make a little mini push for this 3,000 watch hours because I'm at 2,623 at the moment. At least that's where it has me as of March 18th because it hasn't updated since that's the last update it has. But figure why not make a little push, get up there, and make sure I get there. Standard hellos, Brett. My shoulder blade is killing me today. Why is your shoulder blade? You guys do so many lives, I can't keep up. James, I'm just doing another one today because, like I said, I'm getting close to that 3,000 watch hours, man. The new knife. Who wants to see the new knife? Show some old knives first. We have the Swiss Tech Halt Bar. Halt Bar? Halt. H-A-L-T. Halt Bar. It's an alright knife. It's not the most impressive knife I've ever had, but it'll get the job done. Comes in a nice leather case. You can get these at Walmart. Then we have the CRKT Saker, my absolute favorite bushcraft knife. You can tell I've beat the hell out of it. All the scratches and dings. Let me get this light on behind so you guys can see a little better. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Let me see. Did you know there's a hot sauce called... That's nice. You want to see the new knife? All right, well, let's get back to it. So this one, the CRKT Saker. You can tell I have just abused and used this knife. Then we have the J. Kobach Goliath, which is one of my smallest fixed blades. Beautiful little knife. And then this one came in today from Amazon, and it is a let me pull up my Amazon real quick and tell you what it was. Anyways, this is the knife. The blade is DC 53, which is supposedly better than D2. I don't know too much about it. Here we go. Amazon is up now. It is in Effingro EF130 with micarta handles. Well, it feels like micarta, but it almost looks like it's G10. Almost like they printed or molded G10 to look like micarta and feel like micarta. It comes in this nice sheath. The belt clip on the back. Now, I will say the lock on it is not that great. This thing slides over real easy. Locked. Unlocked. But the knife itself is pretty good. I sliced a water bottle in half earlier with it, just for shits and giggles. Get back where I can see the chat. There we go. Let's see. I did, and someone just said no way they're trying one with a name like that. Wait. Oh, stabbed in the back. Are you talking about hot sauce? I want to try some. 18, there's a hot sauce called, oh my goodness, Allison Heller. Thanks for joining us. Drink a lot of coconut milk and you can. I'm not doing a hot sauce to punish myself. What are you guys talking about? All right, new lock. So one of the new locks we got is this Yale. And it is a wafer lock with a Y12 key. Key that came with it is this nice red. And I think it's aluminum, but I'm not positive. But it feels like it's an aluminum key. It's way too light. But we are going to see if we can get it open with the rewind. There shouldn't be any reason we can't. Use the pocket rewind. 20 thousandths. Yeah. That needs some lubrication. Let's find our straw. There we are. Bear with me a second. Find a rag. There we go. Pulled it too far out. Why? Nope, rewind is not working on that one. It's got a nice heavy spring on there. But I bet if we can't do it with that, we can do it with one of these jigglers. Let's go ahead and try that. I wouldn't trust Dusty Diana. Wait. Is Dusty Diana in here? Right, if you're talking about Marissa, my wife, she is good. Wait, wind what? Yeah, she's not down here. You are absolutely right. So I'm trying to keep up with chat. I got the computer beside me, but I can't do what I'm doing and watch that at the same time. All right, so no luck with that. we are going to just rake it. There we go. We're going to go top of the keyway, just simply for the fact that we need to stay out of the way, and bottom of the keyway really isn't an option to stay out of the way. This lock just does not want to open. What the hell? All right, let's try a quad rake. That does not want to pick for some reason. This might be one of the best wafer locks I've ever ran into. Or maybe I've had it open. What Smartkey is trying to tell us is we can say anything we want about him. No, James, can you believe I even said that about him and he never knew? Oh, I can't even, James. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Hello, everyone. We got a full house tonight. We are pulling double duty. Awesome, man. Awesome. Looks like we got 16 in here at the moment. What do you guys got going on, Conquy? You said you're pulling double duty. GK man, you asked if you have to wind it first. Are you talking about the lock? I may have had it open at one point and just didn't push. No, that is not open. All right, let's try the ball pick. Might be getting in the way. Doing that properly. We might have to single pin pick this. I tried to rewind first. It wouldn't even go with that. Let me try to get it raked again. Double ball. Try that one for shits and giggles. I've never not been able to freaking pick a wafer lock. That is ridiculous. Oh, that might be part of the issue. While I'm picking it, I'm kind of pulling that core out a little bit, it looks like. It's just not going. We will eventually get that, but I don't want to fight it too much tonight and ruin it. Bear with me a second, guys. I gotta take my hoodie off. I'm getting too hot. Yes, what Brett said, I'm picking locks, and I got some knives and stuff that I show off, and make fires and things like that. About what I do. Here is the new lock, and I was trying to talk to Matt's lock shop earlier, and somebody else. I can't for the life of me remember who it was at the moment. But about getting a control key made for this. Now my question is, I've never seen it to where this key will turn both ways. But I would like to be able to get a control key so I could use this lock for multiple cores to practice picking them. Because I have other cores with control keys. Now, I don't expect to be able to pick this, but I'm going to try. See if we can rake it first. Right. You gotta get the core out. I gotta get the core out to make a control key. Is that what you're saying? Oh, it's a lockout lock. So those two holes are to put other, like those rings through to put other padlocks on it, so that you can't unlock this one with the other padlocks in it. So if there are multiple people in there, then everybody has to come out before you can take the lock off. It is a, so Nola, it is a best SFIC Lotto lock. That is solid brass, except for the shackle. And is there a brand on it? Yes, it's best. And now correct me if I'm wrong, G-Key Man, but the F stamped on the key itself is the blank that it is. It's an F blank. Is that correct, or am I wrong with that? Try Quint. All right, let's attempt to single pin pick it. I doubt it'll happen, but we're gonna try. Vector got to be wearing pants to unzip pants. Wait, hold on. To get the pins to decode for the control key. Okay. How else would you make a control key? Seems like it would be really tough otherwise. I didn't know. I don't know that much about SFIC, but I didn't know if there was a way to make a control key just by knowing the bidding for the change key. I didn't plan on doing two in one day, broke. It just kind of happened. Marissa's sick, so she's sleeping. Kids are in bed. And I was looking at my numbers on YouTube, and I'm getting close to that 3,000. So I just figured I might as well do an extra live and get a little closer. We're gonna Houdini this one too. Years of graphite abuse. Treat the control and operating like two completely different locks at that point. Wait, what? Hold on. I never wear pants for these lives. Oh my goodness. What do you mean, Nola, by treating them like two different locks? Thank you, Broke. Yes, lube. I imagine you could make some educated guesses, but seems like it would be tough. With Alicia, you could pick it to control. Still a pain, though I'm not an expert. Oh, I have, like I said, I know little other than it's got to add like 23 or something, right? And that's why I was thinking maybe you could make a control key out of knowing the bidding for the change key. But I don't know enough about it to know. Do they make a leashy for the F keyway? Oh, that'll be something to work on for another day. Again, let's grab this snake lock. There we go. Give that a pick. So, Nola, Houdini isn't just a lubricant, it's also a cleaner. I'm dropping picks now. So weird, I was literally just having this discussion with a locksmith about the best keys. I don't know enough about them. There's not really any around here other than on like larger businesses. And they all use national service providers, which I don't work with. I've had bad experiences with national service providers in the past. So I will not work with them. And I may be losing some business that way, but I'm willing to sacrifice that to be able to run my business the way that I see fit. Oh, my brain. There we go. I don't clean my used locks with brake cleaner. I clean, yeah. Oh, I'm sure it would work great. I just already have the Houdini sitting there. Oh, wait. Keyword being lubricant. Yeah, but it works just great cleaning it out. I've cleaned lots of locks with Houdini. It gets a lot of that shit out of there. Depending on the bitting, you might be able to cut a key like the operating key, but add the difference between the operating shear line and the control shear line. You might get lucky. That's what I was thinking, GK man. Shallower cuts to shift the line up. Okay, so I would act like the control key is act like the control key is cut to shallower depths than what the operating key is what you're saying. To try that. Nola is the man with best locks. I'd trust whatever he says for sure. Oh yeah. Carb cleaner evaporates and lets you feel everything in there. I clean my used lock brake cleaner. You're good, Matt, but you're way behind. Oh yeah, brake cleaner. Don't do this unless you probably want cancer. But brake cleaner is great for cleaning your hands off after doing some vehicle work and shit. Yeah, I like brake cleaner. I got a can of it in the basement. Typically, if I got a lock that I can't clean out like that, I will tear it down as much as I can and throw it in a rubbing alcohol bath in a, oh, my brain's not working, an ultrasonic cleaner. And then after I do that, I'll put it back together and lube it. If I can't tear it apart, I just pull it out and I lube it right away. My drink for the night. So wait. Okay, you got a way to decode the lock? I do not. That's why I was asking if they make a leashy for those, for the F keyway, because I have I know they have like the A1 leashies, right? But I don't know about the F. Hold on, let me fairly liquid and sugar is good for cleaning oily hands. Or salt, Brett, and then you're not sticky. On dish soap because it's safe for the ducks. There you go, broke. We got. Let's do some handcuffs real quick. I probably should have found my handcuff tools before I did this. I think that's it right there. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. But I did it live this morning. That way you guys over there had a better chance to watch it, and nobody from over there joined. I was like, what the hell? Did it live just for you guys, and nobody showed up. And I know you usually show up to my late night ones like this, but Beer Can Bushcraft and none of them usually do because it's so late. What do we got? Hold on, guys. Bear with me a moment. Feel like that. All right. Nice. I did. It broke. I need to buy a new one. They're like $60 now, broke. If for a smaller one, they're not too bad. But Brett, thanks for joining us. Is it stamped any other way? So it says F. It's got it looks like some of this is messed up. Looks like it had an N or an M there. 8C, and then on this side, it's best. It is unlawful to duplicate this key. But it looks like it was used so much that most of that has rubbed off. I don't know if... Let me find the flashlight. Stick it on low mode. Yeah. If I can get it to focus. That ain't helping at all. Bear with me again. All right, best keys. Yeah. It sounds like you just said that you're sending the best lock to NOLA. No. I don't keep British hours. Broke, and I got tied up. Did you now? Did you now, broke? Dawn dish soap for the Americans and sugar. Is there something wrong with the store brand Gojo? No, I use Gojo. I just did my first double lock cuff video. Awesome, I'll have to check that out. About the only thing I like the monkey paw for. I don't keep British hours. Pulling the pins and measuring them is the only certain way. The problem is getting it out of there. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice the housing. What about night core? It sounds like you just said, no. I got called by NSP for jobs an hour away. Oh yeah, I get called all the time for jobs hours away, man. People always get confused between my town and another town that's has a similar name, but the other town is hours away. And yes, Brett, Dawn for the Americans. Got 1 gallon of it because I use it when I stonewash crap. So for shits and giggles, let's make fire. Oh. Oh. Yeah. It's a big fire. Send it to me, I'll pick it to control and then send it back to you. No, if I send it to you, I'll send you a little goodie for doing it for me. But you got to make me a key that works at control also. Matt's Lock Shop just depends on how many master wafers, if any, in it. If you use Gojo, always use one towel to wipe it off your hands, not water. After a few times, you won't need more Gojo, just the towel. Wait, what? If you use Gojo, always use one towel. I got you. Duck safe? Oh, yes, duck safe. Have you tried mouthwash? Mouthwash for what? What are we using mouthwash for? For cleaning your hands and an ultrasonic cleaner? Which one? For cleaning locks? Oh, that's right. We're going to start a fire. So I made up some waxed coconut fiber stuff. And I did some zebra grass earlier. The zebra grass worked well too. We're going to try this coconut husk stuff. I know it lights really, really well normally. We're going to see how it does waxed. Oh yeah, it still lights real good. And looks like it burns a lot longer too. I can hear the what gurgling noise. Did you know mouthwash was originally floor cleaner? They got the better sales by selling it as mouthwash, so they call it mouthwash now. That does not surprise me one bit. Have you heard the story of Silly Putty? It was originally made to clean wallpaper. Alright, let's see. Sounds like a great way to make sandpaper. Oh. Yeah, G Keyman. Are you talking about just you basically use the towel to wipe the Gojo around on your hands? Like scrubbing your hands with it? Oh, I believe you. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I don't think I would like that. I usually put ice cold water in there, James. Ice cold water. I think mouthwash would just be terrible. Like I clean my stuff too often and refresh the water in it to worry about germs or anything building up. But for the people that don't clean their shit, which is nasty in the first place, mouthwash would be a great disinfectant, an ongoing disinfectant as you used it. Black smoke. Do you make your did you no? So if you're talking about this, they are for sale on Southern Specialties website, which is lockpicks.com. So let's do this. That's their website. Oh, you've seen the comment being turned off? I know it's something to that extent. Whoa, what? What did you say, broke? What did I miss? What did I miss there, broke? What about the flashlight, Spy C? Oh, no, not Nightcore. It's tunage. Tunum. Tunum. You can also use clean grease to clean dirty grease off your hands, just like the Gojo. Cornflakes. Oh, yes, yes. The same. That's the same reason that graham crackers were invented, broke. You're welcome, Black Smoke. Southern Specialties is great people. If you aren't using gasoline to clean your hands, then are you really, man? I have done that before, Nola. I will tell you not to get it in your fucking eyes, though, because you feel like you would rather die. Yeah, I got you, broke. So, let's see. Let's find another lock to pick. Oh, you know what? Let's play around with this and show how to bypass the lock mechanism itself, and then the U-change. So the lock mechanism itself, bypass. Grab this. Let me engage that first. All right, so we're locked. Great. In order to unlock that, oh, my brain. You're gonna grab your hook, make a space in the door with a wedge, an air wedge, a regular wedge, or a mini pry bar. You're gonna run that up there, hook that bar, pull down, open the door, and pull your tool out. Now the other way to bypass this, if it's a U-change lock, which is this lock right here, is to make yourself a little bypass tool, or contact me and let me know, and I will make one for you. And you're going to get a rewind and the bypass tool. You're going to take the rewind, stick it in there, grab your bypass tool, stick it in, put forward pressure as you wiggle the rewind around. You're going to turn this 45 degrees and take your rewind, put just the tip in, and turn. And unlock the door. Now, if you get that far and you're having trouble, just grab yourself a better tension wrench rather than using the tip of the rewind. And it just takes a little bit more force, that's all. And now you're unlocked. All right, let's see what we got. So, cornflakes and graham crackers were made to stop your urges for the opposite sex. Or else I'm just not... Okay. Cornflakes were invented by accident. White spirit is a good cleaner. So what are cinnamon graham crackers for? Cinnamon graham crackers are for the ones that never had the urges in the first place, G-Key Man. So, you know what's really good at getting the label residue off of shit, Brett? Is WD-40. Spray it on there, let it sit for 1 minute, and then it'll wipe off with a rag. What? Are you talking about the U-change broke? So the U-change lock is like the original version of the Smartkey lock. It used telescopic pins instead of the little wafers inside the lock. But they had that terrible bypass flaw, yet they still sell them. But yeah, so the white spirits that you're talking about, or mineral spirits, are actually what WD-40 is. It's mineral spirits with a couple other additives. It is quartering balls out here normally, unless I have the heater on. And there's a ladybug in here. Yeah, no, I don't see them very often either, but Finley, forget what his full channel is, but Finley is, he does a lot of them. So he actually sent me that lock and asked if I was able to get a bypass tool made for it. And I actually spent a couple hours watching some videos, and then I figured out how to make it. So I made him one. I've actually sent him two now. And then I kept one for myself. I have never once seen them out in the wild. WD-40 has many uses. Shame about the smell, though. I don't think it smells bad. You seen Bluey? Where did you see Bluey at? I thought about getting a Bluey sticker. Or I guess it's maybe Bluey's dad. Water displacement 40. Yeah, it's mineral spirits. One of my favorite things to learn is bypasses. Actually, the whole Defiant doorknob bypass I was playing with and getting ready to make a video about it. And it's kind of old knowledge that nobody really knows about, and I didn't know about it, but I figured it out after I learned how to do it. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining that well enough. But after I figured out how to do it, before I told anybody about it, Dark Arts put out a video on it. He actually beat me to it. And he couldn't figure out tool that was good enough to do it and still be able to pull the tool out, though. And what I found first was you can easily make a tool that'll do it and pull out easy enough out of a, what's it called? My brain's not working. A safety pin. Or you can just use an offset diamond, or hybrid diamond, offset diamond, whatever you want to call it, or a deep hook. Or another bypass tool that I made. Hold on, guys. I'm going to grab a different doorknob. You guys hang out for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Gotta get the doorknob. I don't have a spindle in this one, so let me grab a spindle. And I will show you this other one that I made. Actually, I have two bypass tools for this. One's not in here though, one's in the van. So if you're locked, you take the sharp tip of this, stick the rounded part against the door, and pry this off. And what you end up with bear with me a second. Usually they're not this hard to fucking get off. This one's been being dumb. They usually just pop right off. There we go. And I'll show you that they usually pop right off on that Smartkey one. Smartkey one, usually you can just pry back on it and it'll come back. And that's all you need it. You just need it not to be flush there. Enough to get this tool in. Once you, this tool will go in like this. Like this, sorry. It'll go, lift it up, go to here. Spin it around like this. And you'll be right there. Then you're going to lift up on the handle. So that digs into there. And as you do that, you're going to pull out. And if you do it right, you kick that paw over like that, and it unlocks the door. And it's a lot easier to do when it's actually on the door. Helps if, yes, it does help if it was mounted, exactly. Yeah, did you look at that today? No. WD was invented by the Royal Air Force to keep water out of bomb mechanics. They say dogs like Bluey, but mine didn't give a crap. My kids like it. Me and my grandson watched the shit out of Bluey. Yeah, Bluey's awesome, man. If you're looking to get a dog, don't get a Labrador. Seems like everyone who gets Labrador goes blind. I wish I had a lock in here I could comb pick. This one has 6 pins. I'm almost positive that I cannot comb pick it because I don't think I can get comb pick in it. Let's grab our 6-pin flexible one. And yeah, it lines up. But I don't think I can get it in there. Yeah, I can't even. I definitely don't think I can get one of the other ones in there because I can't even get the flexible one in. But just for shits and giggles, let's see if I can get the 5-pin one in there. In case that 6-pin is just the one that holds the core in. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. And I definitely don't have any other in here that could be comb picked. That sucks. I comb picked the lock a few days ago and pulled the core out. I have not done that yet. Hectate, if you guys go check out Hectate Lock Sport, he has some videos on the rewind where he's pulling the core out, him and Ricochet. Let's pick this one. I haven't picked this one in a while on camera. This is a old American, what is it? Hold on. H10 series. And I cannot find a key for it. Can't even find a blank for it. Every time I try to find the correct blank for it, it turns out to be wrong. However, it is a wafer lock, and it's a fun little pick. Let me try a different rake. Let me try a snake rake. There we go. It can be a pain sometimes. Let me try a double peak rake. That might work better. A little bit faster. That's a fun little pick. I got this mortise lock. If I can get it picked real quick. I swear I've picked this lock like this before. Maybe it was a different one. There's this one and one other one. And one of them I had been able to pick. Sorry about that. I'd been able to pick by simply dragging that along. And letting the pins drop behind it. Quad rake. These are my favorite. This hold on. This round one out of that is my favorite impressioning file, man. I've been using that thing forever. I buy 2 things of them at a time. That way I have extras, and I absolutely love it. Where is that lock? Right here. I'm wondering. I don't think I have a blank for it up here. I don't. I just have a cut key. I was hoping I could trick that. But yeah, so I use those as an impression. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Where's the Johnson? Is Marissa even in here? Oh, well, I'm a little behind. If you're looking to get a dog, okay. I pushed the car retaining pin game. I play with that rewind nonstop. That's awesome, man. I woke up to hot air breathing down my neck. A kid? Was it a kid? I'm assuming it was a kid. Dogs are outside. Usually the core retaining pin can't be reached through the keyway. It must be a real cheap one. Oh no, patient 0 is awoken. How are you feeling? Oh, I'm way behind. Some of the cheap ones just have the retaining pin with a shoulder to keep the pin from going too deep. I was woken up by one of the kids wanting to try and sleep in the bed. I don't have one, Matt. I have a blank that fits that. I just don't have the. I don't have one up here with me. I recognize that sheet file. Oh yeah. I might have went there on your recommendation. Wait, go where? Oh. I'm not sure. I might have said it at one point. Who knows? Was there a dragon in the house? No, no dragon. No dragons. Oh. Did you tell them to go back to their room, love? And was it the boy or the girl? I'm guessing the boy. I woke up the other morning at like 6 in the morning, and my son was sleeping in between me and her. Nope. You're on the sofa tonight, new house. Let's see. Burn. I have this wick that I want to try to turn into char cloth. So we're going to cut it up into smaller pieces rather than having it one large piece. See if this knife can handle that. Oh, it's going to make it difficult on me. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. do some handcuffs again. Double lock. Oh. My dad always said his python was under my bed, and that what happened to our other brother probably. Well, I'm terrified of snakes. I did, and it was. But I'm gonna lay back down. Just wanted to hop in and say hi. All right, love. Go to bed. That's broke parenting. My wife wanted to tell him there's no monsters under the bed, and then go pretend to check and yell like it was eating her arm, and then go, just kidding, it only eats kids. So let's play with some more fire, just because. We made a feather stick in this morning's live. There's no real reason to let it go to waste. So we'll put the handcuffs on. We're not going to put the handcuffs on this time. We're going to use the new knife to make a different feather stick because I can't find the one that I had this morning. Actually, instead of burning that whole thing and having to put it out, we're just going to grab that small piece. Start with there. Knife back in there. Find our ferro rod. I go there like that. Get a bigger piece. Stick that there like that. And we're going to try to light that. Oh, I gotta hold that end. There we go. Get that burning. Nothing like childhood trauma. That's funny. Get some fire. While that's burning, throw some handcuffs on. Throw that in the background there. Handcuffs. We are double locked. Out of that side. And out of that side. There you go. Stoke that fire a bit. Now, if you buy one of these cheap, crappy brinks off of Amazon, or not off Amazon, out from Walmart, and then you take a tension wrench or a wiper blade insert, stick it in there. You can jiggle around. And sometimes you can get it to open. Matter of fact, it's easier if you got a tension wrench in there. There we go. So you're just going to jiggle it, stick it all the way back, jiggle it until you think you're in a false set or can feel yourself in a false set. And you're going to find that binding pin. There we go. Let's see, let's pick this one. We're going to single pin pick this using a 25,000 elephant trunk and Nexus. There we go. Then we're going to grab the SC4 leashy. We will pick it. Mine green Walmart Brinks was not that crappy. I even had a look at the key of the other ones, and none of the biddings looks too bad. Yeah, that's what the bidding of mine is. That's the bidding on mine. And you can still do that. Turn it this way. See if I can go that a bit. There you go. Yeah, that helps you guys see that better. Chrome. It has standard pins. Why is this giving me an issue? Why? The key for this is not this bad. What the fuck? Okay. I give up on that one for tonight. That was dumb. That lock is not that hard to pick. In fact, this one actually has some security pins in it. Hold on. Maybe I'll give it another view. Just discussing how I wanted to try a leashy, but I just can't bring myself to spend the money on one to collect dust. So, broke. The way you handle that is if you go on like Wish or something like that, they have them really cheap, like $25 on some of them. Yeah, I think so. There we go. So some of the leashes for automotive even cheaper on Ollie Wish. Yes, absolutely. Yes, they're the real thing. That is where this KW5 came from. Was from Wish. I'll demonstrate that for you real quick. I don't have a KW5 lock, but I do have a standard 5-pin KW1, which it works in. We are locked. Well, if I stick it in straight. There we go. Do that one more time. There we go. I have one from home. Yeah, it's not a bad sight, man. Well, there is no difference, James. They're the exact same company. I looked into it. It's actually Lishi selling them on there. Or Lishi dealers. I didn't plan on it, Sushi. I just kind of. Marissa's sick, so she's sleeping. The kids were in bed, and I'm getting close to my 3,000 watch hour, so figure might as well do another one. Yeah, let's single pin pick this. There we go. I'll rake it with the Pumpkin King. Alright, different rake. Double peak rake. Okay, wait. Really, I'll try it when I get the extra cash. That's 3 of you, Newhouse, James, and the guy I was talking to earlier all said the same thing. I guess I can't fight it anymore. Okay, I'll leave my TV on tonight on play on your channel and get you watch hours. Dude, you are awesome. My wife is sick too, just waiting for the turn. Waiting for your turn. He's left that comment up there on uncomfortable amount of time. I took it away. Oh, I timed him out. It's gone 2 a.m. I'm going to the shed to feed the hostages. All right, have fun, man. What's up, Nazir? All right, bear with me, guys. I gotta take a bathroom break real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am just picking locks and shit. And so, how are you doing tonight, Sushi? I know most of you guys probably saw we rescheduled the Lock and Survival Lab live to next Saturday. Lockout had some family things he had to deal with, and so we rescheduled because that's way more important than any of the stuff we're doing on here. That's not what I wanted. Got some strike anywhere matches. And when they say strike anywhere, it's pretty damn near anywhere. There are some caveats to that. But you can even light them off of each other. You just hold the two heads together like this, and then press like you're flicking it, like that. You really can do it off the bottom of your boot, in case anybody was ever wondering that. Trying to think of another place. You can do them off the side of locks, off the side of zippos. If you have one of these Civivi knives with the textured, or any knife with the textured G10, that works really well to light it off of. Oh, speaking of cutaways he makes, this is the one that he made for me. Broke. So, see if we can get some more light on this. The Smartkey one he made for me. Oh, is Zoe leaving? All right, bye, Zoe the cat. Have a good night. Oh shit! I didn't realize I had that on the screen, James. What the fuck? You guys could have told me it was on screen. Now I look like an idiot. You did say something, James. I just didn't realize that it was up like that. I thought it was still my name. You can usually not light them off the side of blades, but I'm guessing with this paint on it, I might be able to. I don't break it first. Yeah, no. If you get it on this stuff, you can. Okay. Or if you do it off the handle. You can find a nice flat part, it's easier. Nope, that handle actually doesn't want to do it. You can do it off of keys. Oh my goodness, I swear I've done this. That don't want to work. If you got the writing on the side of these, usually now I just look like an idiot that don't know what I'm talking about. Bet you can do it off this vinyl. Or just break the head off. Nope. Off the table, because it's wood. Oh, shit. I thought you understood. Nope, I didn't. I just use my Asian buck teeth to strike to match. These are getting harder to find too. Strike anywhere matches. What I like to do is the Zippo. My Zippo don't have no fluid in it, but I'll go like this. No, it usually works. There we go. Or if you got one of these on the teeth. Can you do it with your thumbnail? I've never tried that. I'm sure you can. Let's you mean like this? Well, nope, I cannot get it. No, sir. Yeah. Assuming that's the same technique for the thumbnail thing. I just could not get it. Older Strike Anywhere could use an old fingernail. New green ones suck. Oh, I bet. Guilty as charged. You can get them at Ace Hardware or a couple other hardware stores you can get them at. But that's basically it. But I remember when you used to be able to buy them at Walmart. And now they don't even sell them. Oh, you can also light them off of a Rogue Wedge. Which knife? There's a knife there. There's a knife there. 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 And there. Then there's one in my pocket, two in my pocket, and then I have a whole case to the right. That's because stupid people started making bombs out of them, and so they switched to the green, less reactive chemical to burn slower, so you can't really make a good explosion. The new one? This right here is the new one. It's an F&Grow EF-130 out of DC-53 steel. That's the new one. I paid 30-something for it on Amazon. And let's see. Slide these ones back here real quick. Put on some wood with it. Go through Chop this like this. Do all that with it. No chips or anything. And bear with me a moment. Take this label paper for a thermal printer, and it's still no problem. Yep. But you can still make other things with them. I mean, you can still make pressure bombs out of them. So all you really need for that sushi is the white part off the top of it, the top of the match. You still have a Kmart somewhere? We don't even have that. A tinder notch to make tinder? You mean a sharpening coil? Or are you talking about this spot to put your thumb? This is a sharpening coil. Not coil, choil. So you're not running into part that goes into the handle. Yeah, but to remove just the white would take thousands of matches. That's why they do it this way. But it's legal. Here's the problem with that, Sushi, is not the problem with your logic, but the problem with their logic of not liking the matches because of the safety thing. But they still sell oh, my brain's not working. What is that shit called? The stuff you use cordless hole punches on. They're still Kmart. Do they have layaways? Hold on. 3 is still tool steel. It just has less fatigue than D2. Yeah, I did know it was a tool steel. That I did know. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't. But when they were around in the old days, they had them. Dalp has a freaking Kmart, though. Dalp has a Kmart? That's crazy that they still have Kmart over there. I'm going to do a handcuff escape. Then I'm going to pick the snake lock again. And then I'm going to go get food and go to bed. Because I got work in the morning. There we go. We are double locked. Double locks off. And we're out. Locks off. And we're out. the snake lock? Yeah, there we are. I'm not throwing shit. That makes sense. Tannerite. Tannerite is what I was thinking of. I mean, all they had to do was make it like lighters, or you got to be 18 to buy them. They didn't think of that. That's just dumb. But then again, it's politicians making up this shit. There we go. All right, guys. I'm going to get caught up on the chat real quick, make sure I saw everything, and then I am out of here. Round pin on back if the key sets the cuff locks. Round pin on back. You talk about on the back of the... Yeah, I remember layaway. Not my most... Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good night. And I will see you on